it's not okay. That's not okay, dude. That fucking cliffhanger is not okay. I'm salty right now because I was just starting to get into the episode. Like, this episode was probably the slowest for me personally, and I was not really feeling it. And I was just really vibing with it at the end when Hotaru was picking out the weapons and whatnot. And this cliffhanger with Yuki and the end ended. I'm just like, yo, fuck you. I'm chill. Aoharu x Kikanjuu, episode 3. I was just starting to get into the episode, dude, because, yes, there were some great Hotaru moments, and I'm going to reiterate again, episode 3, we're still getting into it. Let's make my stake in this clear. I love this anime. It's beautiful. Hotaru, just like straight up, best reverse trap since Naoto and HARUHI. Just like, she has that potential to be on that level for me. I love everything about fucking Tachibana Hotaru, dude. She's amazing. Definitely Kawaii Goddess candidate for the season. There were some great Yuki moments, and Yuki has developed for me. Definitely best boy, just straight up. Like, Matsun is amazing, but Yuki, dude, I just envision the prison school mangaka as Yuki, and I'm just like, yo, this is my favorite character in a long while, just because I'm imposing that on him right now. But I digress. This episode, that cliffhanger, that ending, it was just picking up steam, and I was getting hype as shit. I'm so excited for next week's episode. Like, I love this series, don't get it twisted. The animation is on point. Everything about it is just, yo, this brain space is going in. Brain space can be hit or miss, but with Aoharu x Kikanjuu, like, this is the best reverse trap story I've seen in a minute. Those OURAN high school vibes are still strong. But I digress. The episode for me, like, honestly was losing my attention span, and that rarely happens to me, especially with things that I review and I know that I like. But this episode, to me, I was thrown off from the very beginning when they had that quick time lapse, and it was automatically to the point where Matsun was like, yo, Hotaru, your debt is paid off. And I was just like, okay, I understand what this move means, because Hotaru is realizing for herself how much the survival game meant to her, and how much she enjoys the thrill of it and everything like that. And it's essential. It had to happen at some point. But we're still in the early game of things. Yes, we got introduced to Yuki, but we could have still rode on that primary premise for a little while longer and got some more stuff going and the ball rolling. But to hinge on that for the whole first half of the episode, yes, it gives us character development for Hotaru. Yes, the scene was funny as fuck with Yuki and the officer. But when Hotaru calls over the officer, dude, I was done. He's like, all young boys like this. And I wonder how long this persists and who truly out of Yuki and Matsun is going to be Hotaru's love interest. But we'll get to that. And the jokes about that girl being Hotaru's girl and everything. But I digress. It was fun and everything like that, but I was just uninterested because I'm like, yes, I understand exactly the mode of operation we have to take here going forward if you're gonna subvert this and just go with the fact that the debt's paid off. Yes, Hotaru has to realize for herself that this is something she loves, and we spent half the episode on it. Yes, we got some great Yuki development. Yes, we got some great Hotaru development. The comedy is great, but I was just like, I'm not interested in seeing this internal dilemma and seeing how much she loves the move through the grass. Like, I love Hotaru. I love fucking how she refers to the third person. She's a great reverse trap. She's fucking kawaii as fuck. Her demeanor, her sense of justice, everything about her, how she goes in, I love her. But I don't need to hear about how much she loves survival game. Like, I can understand why she would love it at that stage. First half of the episode just dragged for me. Second half with her trying to find her weapon of choice and that whole explanation and everything like that, I really like that. And when it got into this new character being introduced, and seemingly Yuki has some sort of grudge against him and everything like that, I forget the man's name. I can't remember. The dude with the green hair and everything that was showing, you know, Hotaru the guns and everything like that, and has some rapport with Matsun and everything. He's gonna be beast, and this is exactly what I wanted coming off of you know, the last episode, episode 2. I knew there was going to be some crazy fights in the future and some crazy, actually skilled-ass people in the fucking toy gun battles. And this man is clearly one of them. The build-up at the end of the episode, the drama and the weight in the air, I'm just like, yo. Now it's getting to a point I want Hotaru set up to test out the weapon and go in this game that the man set up. Who knows what the fuck is going to happen right now. I was just getting hype on it, and I was just waiting through a whole episode of just me. Like, I was literally going to be like, I don't even want to do a review this week. Like, halfway through this episode, a little more than halfway, I was straight up just being like, yo, I don't even want to talk about it. I just want to be like, yo, I'm gonna wait till next week when some shit goes down and talk about that episode. But I had to make this review because that cliffhanger just got me. I need the next episode. But I still love this series. Don't get me wrong. This episode was just slow for me in a way that it didn't need to be, and I didn't really enjoy it as much as I felt like I could have. But next week's definitely gonna be hype as fuck. Aoharu is gonna go in, and ultimately I love this series so far. So let me know your thoughts on this third episode of our Kikanjuu. Yuki for the motherfucking win, best boy. You know, you already know Hotaru's best girl. Like, I mean, who else? Who else? There is no other girl in the series, but Yuki for the motherfucking win. I'm out. Let me know your thoughts. Peace.